Hello everyone, and welcome back to Outdoor Arch's third video in a three-part video series in partnership with Joshua Tree National Park. If you haven't checked out our previous videos, you can click on those in the link down below in our description. So far, we've taken you through your first day at Joshua Tree and showed you all the various activities that can be enjoyed throughout the park. Today, as we wrap up our wonderful camping trip, we'll explore future opportunities to stay connected with this park and potential career paths in the national park system and the outdoors. We will be joined by Joshua Tree staff and get a sneak peek into a day in the life of a park ranger. Join me, Vincent, and our team, Abby, Sunny, and Delaire, as we journey to a side of a Joshua Tree that most have not seen, behind the scenes with the people that keep the park running. Let's go.
Christian Delich. I've been here at Joshua Tree for almost 9 years, and I'm an interpreter. I work in the Division of Interpretation. Enhance their visit, while they're here, whether that's like trip planning, providing safety information in the visitor center, leading interpretive hikes, like leading geology hikes, leading hikes all about Joshua trees or desert ecology in general. When a lot of visitors see me and they see I have a badge on, they might assume that I'm law enforcement. I'm not law enforcement. That's probably one misconception about what this uniform reminds people of. When I first go into work, I probably fire up my laptop, I check my email. After that, I probably have to open the visitor center. So I will, put up the flag. I will print out the weather, update the weather on the board so the visitors can see what's going on that day in the park.
I'm Mark Mahan. I'm a park ranger interpreter here at Joshua Tree National Park. I've been working here just about 2 years. I'm a frontline park ranger. I'm usually the first face people see when they enter the park.
My name's Jane Rogers. I'm the Chief of Science and Resource Stewardship here at Joshua Tree National Park. I've worked here at the park since 2016. We're responsible for the science that happens in the park, and so that's really understanding this place, understanding the wildlife, the plants, the cultural resources, the heritage. And then there's the stewardship side of things, which is if through our research and science we find that there's issues or challenges in the environment, then we take proactive steps where we can to correct that.
My name is Nathan Lewis. I'm a park ranger in the Visitor and Resource Protection Division of Joshua Tree National Park, and I've been working at this particular park unit for just shy of 2 years. As a park ranger in the Visitor and Resource Protection Division, our primary focus is federal law enforcement and the enforcement of all federal rules and regulations that pertain to the preservation of the national park. Additionally, we're all EMTs, emergency medical technicians, so we handle all medical issues that arise inside of the park. And we are search and rescue technicians, so any search and rescue, any overdue or missing party, any of those type of incidents that occur inside the national park, we're the first ones to handle those as well.
My name's Elena Juarez. I'm the campground supervisor, and I've been here 33 years. I run the campground division. I'm over 7 campgrounds, and I buy all the supplies for all the campgrounds, all 9. My crew, they're the ones who make sure all those vault toilets are clean. All the litter is picked up. They manage the dumpsters, they repair all the picnic tables, they clean all the fire rings when the ashes get full.
My name's David Smith. I'm the park superintendent. I've been serving as superintendent for the last 6 years, but I began working here as a volunteer and as a seasonal ranger back in 1994.
My name's Kevin Turner. I'm a supervisory park ranger here at the park. I've been here for about 2.5 years. I supervise the what we call the interpretive operations team. We're the folks who run the visitor centers. We do the public programs, do the walks and the talks, the campfire programs. Also go to special events. So we've got a table at a fair or at some kind of a community event.
It's well established that the outdoors provide so much nourishment to your mental state, your physical state. It's a place to connect with your heritage. I think with youth coming out here and learning about this place, and getting inspired to come back, challenge themselves more, go on harder hikes, try backpacking, try camping. Those are all great things that really build confidence.
The most important reason to introduce today's youth to outdoor spaces is to inspire people to be better stewards of the planet.
Volunteer somewhere first. Get a chance to get in and see what agency employees actually do for a living. You may find you hate it. You may find you love it. And volunteer to do things that you may not be very comfortable with. If you think you want to do law enforcement as a career, volunteer to work with a biologist and see what they do. If you think you want to be a biologist, volunteer to help out the law enforcement team. See what they do. You may find you love something you hadn't ever been exposed to before.
Just like Kevin said, volunteer. But we don't get a lot of volunteers for our job. But yeah, we would welcome them for sure.
They may not have a national park near them, but they might have a local county park. And so just get out there and explore. Trash cleanup, helping at the visitor center, and every park that I've ever worked at, we can't run as efficiently as we do without our volunteers.
You might be somebody who's interested in being outdoors and working on trails. We hire 12 people a year to work on our 280 miles of trails that need work every year. So there's a wide range of opportunity. I think if you're open to possibility and learning more, like through this video, about the different jobs we have, there's a place for everybody in the national park system. My 3 tips are literally going to be plan ahead, be prepared, and plan ahead. Like that's the best thing you could do.
Don't hike alone.
We don't have humidity here in the desert. It's so incredibly dry that the air just pulls the moisture out of you. So you actually want to drink about 1 liter of water per hour that you're out in the park. Turn your phones off and just be one with nature.
Don't underestimate the resource you're going into, because frankly, it can kill you. Leave your preconceptions behind.
Coyotes making it all at the same time, but it's like, it sounds like they're like, hey, you, we're coming after you.
Thanks to all the Joshua Tree Rangers and staff for taking their time to show us a little part of their world. We appreciate all the hard work they put into keeping this national park beautiful and functioning for all to enjoy. Outdoor Outreach wants to express our deep appreciation for their strong support over the years and partnership in this project. Now, for those of you that may not be interested in a career in the national park systems, but know you have an interest in working outdoors, there are also opportunities in the nonprofit sector like Outdoor Outreach. Our staff come to us from all different backgrounds and cultures with varying degrees of outdoor experience, but all with the love to share their passion of the outdoors with the youth we serve. Outdoor Outreach has an extensive training program for staff, as well as offer a leadership program for teens 16 through 19 years old, to learn instructional skills, receive office and administrative experience, and build their confidence towards a career pathway. A number of our current staff, including myself, Alaire, who is behind the camera, and our video host, Vinny, were former participants, and through the leadership program have become key instructors and advocates for the outdoors. We wish you good luck on your journey of discovering.
Well, all right, folks. Thank you so much for joining us on an exploration of Joshua Tree. This concludes our 3-part video series, and we hope you enjoyed it. On behalf of all the staff at Outdoor Outreach and all the Joshua Tree National Park staff, we'd like to thank you for coming out, and we hope you have a safe, happy, and positive day. Thank you.